right, so this right here is a passion fruit. It's in the shade. This one needs shade, so that's why it's on the side of my house. You got roses. Strawberries are seasonal, but now that it's starting to heat up, the strawberries aren't doing so good, but it does great in the wintertime. Tomatoes do great in the summer. Here's a little banana. I've had a hard time with bananas, and mostly it's because I ordered them online and didn't give the roots enough time to establish when they arrived. Here's some mint, peppermint, thyme, parsley, another grape tree. It's either a grape or a raspberry. Lots of tomatoes. Tomatoes grow great out here. I have a lot of tomatoes all over my yard. Here is a pepper plant. I think this is a jalapeno, so you can see jalapenos, peppers, they grow great out here. Really starting to surge. Got a lot of peppers. Peppers grow great. Oh, also guys, I'm gonna start posting pictures of my garden in my group on Facebook, Living in Arizona. So I'm gonna post a link below to Living in Arizona's group, and you guys can join that group on Facebook. And I think any of you gardeners out there can do that. Look at all these guavas, all these little guavas. Can you see them? Tons of them. Tons of little guava. So you gotta have these microclimate trees though, these shade trees. This is a tipu. These are not providing too much shade right now, but in time they will create a microclimate back here, which will allow me to grow more. Here is a lemon tree. You can see the lemons coming in. Sometimes I forget I have so many trees back here. Carrots, celery, thyme, rosemary, onions, garlic. That's plumeria. This side of my yard is under construction, so it's not doing so good. Here's a full-grown plumeria right here. So I gotta fertilize it. Another shade tree. This is a elm. It's an evergreen tree. It's an ash tree, another shade tree. I mean, I keep watering these things and fertilizing them so they grow fast. Here's oranges. You know, these all bear harvest, I think, in the summer or late summer. So over here, what I have here, this is, I think, a squash. This is a New Mexico chili pepper, baby, cucumber, tomatillo for those of you who like green chili. Here is another. This is squash. You can see just a baby squash coming in. Actually, that's what that is. That's a squash. Then over here, let's see, here's a lily. It's May. These are blooming. Lots of blooms going on around here, around this. This is all, bear in mind, this is all new. I moved in here in October. Here it is May, so this was a flat, empty canvas yard. Nothing here. I'll show you a picture real quick. This is what it looked like. So here's cherries. You know, we're yet to see what'll make it through the summer, but there's a cherry. One fell on the ground. Another cherry. Lots of cherries coming. Mesquite tree, those are definitely desert friendly, so that'll grow. Look at the size of these. These are zucchini. Lots of big ones in here. I mean, even if you look around, look at that zucchini right there. I mean, look how big that thing is. Regardless of if they grow in the sun. Look at that one. Look at that. I mean, some of these things, once they start growing, they just surprise you. They'll look down there and bam, there they are. I had to trim some of these leaves and they've been getting sunburned, but here's another one. Look at that. That's a weird one. That's like a gourd. And that one's like short and fat, kind of. Look at all these. I mean, regardless if these are seasonal or not, you can still grow them, you know, in the winter and the spring. So they're seasonal plants. We'll see how they do during the summer. But let's go back around here. Here's a mint tree. Look at this mint. For those of you who like mojitos, right? Another guava. This one hasn't started blooming anything. Cabbage grows out here, red lettuce. I mean, all this stuff's ready for harvest. I gotta almost open up a fruit stand. Mexican lime. There's a couple on there. That's a dwarf, I think. It's another dwarf Meyer lemon. There's a lemon there. Lemon there. These dwarfs are good because they grow up next to walls and they don't get too tall. This is not a dwarf. Same thing. Lisbon lemon. Here is a passion fruit in direct sun. So I'm going to need this to provide shade, otherwise I don't know if this is going to make it. But we'll find out. Oh, check out these grapes. For those of you who like wine or grapes in general, lots of grapes. Lots and lots of grapes on here. By the way, guys, fertilizers are huge. Fox Farm, Happy Frog. Those kind of fertilizers are good. Here's another grape tree. It's got this white stuff on it because the guys who were making the acrylic were over here with using the hose, and they splashed a bunch on there, which I wasn't too happy about, but whatever. Here's a Mandarin Orange. It's a dwarf. Yeah, semi-dwarf mandarin. You can see all the little mandarins. I like mandarins. Nectarine. Look at these artichokes. I mean, you can see the variety in here. Even if you come over here, I had some. These would bear lots of strawberries. I mean, there's a strawberry that's ready to go. I'll pick that. Nice. The celery. Here's the flowering kale. I mean, I could probably pull that and replace it, but I'll just leave it there for shade for some of these other things. Here's potatoes. Potatoes, turnips growing in there. Lots of that. Rosemary. Better rosemary. Another squash. Here is a grapefruit, that's right. Here's a bougainvillea. Sometimes I've got issues with irrigation, and you have so many plants. So I've started digging a hole because I got a leak there. This is not connected, so I got to plug it. I just got to find the pipe. I was digging that by hand this morning, trying to find it. Didn't find it. Now this is cantaloupe. Is that what this is? Yeah, cantaloupe. I just put it in a pot because I didn't have anywhere else to put it. A shade tree. This is an azalea flower, rose, and that is a camellia. Another shade tree for microclimate. These are big old limes. You already harvest these limes, probably. Orange. And I've got eggplant. Let's see, no eggplants coming yet. Eggplant was slow to start, noticed. Fig tree. Look at all those figs. Lots of figs. This is a Cantaloupe, that's right. Oh, this is a peach tree, a dwarf peach. I just wanted to show you. Just planted that. So, show you another bit of my garden over here. I don't know what to do with this because there's pipes. This is a, what is this? I think this is squash. Forgot. I don't know what this is. This was planted in a radish. Almost looks like a corn or a banana, but I don't think it's banana. I don't know what that is. It just started growing and shooting up. Here's some bell peppers growing. This bell pepper was, I thought, dead during the freeze, and then it just came back. So When you think your bell peppers are dead during a freeze, they come back. Tangelo, or not Tangelo, Tomatillo. Look at that. Thing was, I transplanted that and it's just taken off. That's what happens to your lettuce when you don't pull it. It starts to look like that. Basil, oregano, not basil. Basil didn't make it because of the frost. Another squash, garlic, tomato, kale. Look at these kales. Here's a plumeria from seed. I like plumerias. Passion fruit. I like passion fruits. That's why I've been planting one of those. This is a squash. I don't know what that is. These are some sort of salsa peppers. These didn't make it. They came up, but I had mice and they were eating them. So that one didn't make it. That is a plumeria from seed and a bell pepper. I don't know what that is. I ordered that on Amazon. I gotta check. I forgot. Some of the stuff that was tropical I had to import from Amazon. Some of the stuff got intercepted by the customs. So just so you know, some stuff gets intercepted even if you buy it on Amazon. That right there is a lychee. It has not. I don't know if this lychee is gonna make it. It didn't like the cold, and then it doesn't like the extreme heat. So that's basically it. The only other mystery plant I have back here is this. Forgot. I got a goji berry I didn't show you over there, but yeah, that's basically it. Also, please subscribe to Living in Arizona if you enjoy content like this, and watch some of these other videos that we have on this channel. We'll see you next time.